What's up, everybody? My name's Alex, head of marketing at ARTRACX, and here today to talk about how we're enabling artists through the power of blockchain. Do I just click through now? Yeah? Awesome. So, essentially coming in 2024, we're estimating about $9.4 billion in online sales of physical art. But right now, there really isn't a standardized way for people to verify and authenticate their artwork. Okay, so there are a few ways people go about doing this. On the far end of the spectrum, we've got companies that purely authenticate art. So they're basically just a third-party assessor. Down towards the right a little bit, you've got our classic auction houses, galleries, exhibitions. Now, the issue here is oftentimes people appeal to authority, and because of the name attached to it, you're going to automatically assume it's legitimate. However, the authentication process, especially for online platforms, really isn't quite there yet. Moving over to the farthest side on the right, we've got digital art, which obviously requires less authentication, but there's also far less fear of whether it's real or not. And ARTRACX operates at the top. So we have our own verified process of standardized, and we are able to provide artists and collectors a really foolproof way of making sure that their art is legitimate. Therefore, the hesitation to purchase is diminished. So we provide an all-in-one solution. We enable artists to authenticate their work directly through us. We enable a platform for them to track and trade their work, meaning tracking their provenance, and ultimately also bridge to anybody who wants to provide digital art via NFT or any other realms. Now, what's really cool about what we do is we provide a security-grade chipset that we offer all our artists, and they can embed that into their art. Now, with that, we were able to generate their digital certificate of authenticity with a certified DID, digital ID, and you can actually track exactly where that came from, when it was produced, and who created that piece of art. And what we do for all of our artists, we provide them the Entitled Starter Kit. So again, this is powered by Infineon. So the same company that provides chipsets for Visa cards, MasterCards, your Hong Kong ID, this is unhackable. And we enable this technology to provide to all of our artists to, again, embed into their specific and individual pieces of art. Now, how we operate as, just your general SaaS. We have our freemium model, where people can list their items. They can also generate their own certificate of authenticity, but obviously limited to 2 pieces. And we also provide them a catalog management system for all their pieces of art. Now, moving on, in order to actually have that authenticated piece of art, you'll need to purchase your ARTRACX Entitled Starter Kit. So it kind of works like a SIM card with, prepaid data and stuff like that. So it's kind of that model. And with that, they're already being able to live up to our blockchain. And lastly, for a monthly subscription, you can basically have all of our perks previously talked about, but just in greater amounts and quantities. And we also provide an online virtual gallery for all of our visitors to our website. So obviously, in terms of our addressable market, we look at the mid-tier artists. Okay, there are over 10+ million living artists, 100K plus galleries, and they're just countless pieces of art that they're just not able to list online in a very trusted platform, and that's where we want to operate as a company. So especially in Hong Kong, where we obviously founded the company, Affordable Art Fair is one of our key drivers for sourcing and basically liaising with artists. Right now, we've already onboarded over 100 artists from 10 different countries, and to date we've sold about 80 plus pieces just through Affordable Art Fair, excluding all of our live events and such. And here are just some of our milestones. I mean, one of the things I do want to highlight again is something that the City of Hong Kong does provide a great platform and avenue for all of our artists is through Affordable Art Fair. And again, we've sold over 80 pieces across the 2 years that we've participated in, and we're going to continue doing that to help the local artists. And on top of that, we also have a lot of those NFC Entitled Starter Kits sold. And there's been proven to be a lot of great traction, over 300 plus activated accounts right now. And it's just continuing to skyrocket as we grow this organically. And of course, lastly, our team. We have a great team and a lot of advisors on board as well, which is a great segue to the next speaker, Carter, who's going to talk to you a little bit about how the blockchain technically applies to our company and obviously how they run theirs. And thank you so much for your time, everybody.
Hey, hello。咁我用返廣東話。好，咁我係 IOST Carter Head of Hong Kong 嘅，係啦。咁就IOST 其實係一個公鏈嚟嘅，即係我哋同好似BTC 啦，即係Bitcoin 啦、Ethereum 啦，係一個同歸嘅一個公鏈嚟嘅。咁我哋2017年喺新加坡度成立啦。咁我哋 team 咧就喺新加坡成立嘅，咁我哋亦都有唔同嘅一啲技術背景嘅唔同嘅partner 啦，或者係我哋嘅 CTO 都係清華大學嗰度畢業㗎啦。咁我哋喺17年嘅時候咧，咁我哋攞咗唔同一啲funding嘅，譬如可能係國內嘅增價基金啦，或者係紅杉嘅資本啦，同埋一啲唔同嘅一啲 crypto 嘅或者係交易所啦嘅 funding，我哋都有攞到。咁我哋都 list 咗我哋嘅 token 喺基本上全 globally 咧就比較大嘅交易所我哋都已經 list 咗啦。譬如可能你如果有玩開 Web3 嘅 token 咧，譬如可能火幣啊、OK 啊或者 Binance 呢啲交易所，我哋都有上到嘅。咁另外一啲譬如可能係合規嘅交易所啦。咁我哋嘅特點咧係比特幣咧係講緊blockchain 嘅1.0啦，係啦。咁佢係一個電子嘅 currency 嚟嘅，即係 digital gold 係啦。咁Ethereum 咧佢係講緊一啲 open finance 嘅，佢可以開發一啲喺佢嘅網絡上面咧開發一啲唔同嘅 smart contract 啦，或者你 create 唔同嘅 token 啦，係啦。咁我哋IOST 係講緊blockchain 係3.0係啦。咁我哋主要係做 enterprise solution 嘅，係啦。咁我哋個 TPS 咧，即係個 TPS 咧就比較Ethereum 咧同埋其他嘅 blockchain 咧比較快嘅，我哋可以去到差唔多 TPS 過1萬嘅，咁就可以上邊 build 唔同一啲enterprise grade 嘅 solution 啦，或者 application。咁呢啲都係一啲我哋嘅技術嘅一啲特點啦，係啦。咁呢啲係啲數據啦，譬如我哋list 咗差唔多上線咗我哋嘅主網 mainstream 咧，差唔多3年度啦，係啦。咁而家 transaction 都超過差唔多2.8個億㗎啦。咁而我哋嘅 wallet 嘅數目亦都去到差唔多60幾萬個啦。咁但係全球我哋嘅 user 嘅生態咧，差唔多有連交易所上邊咧，其實超過100萬個user 上面。咁呢啲係一啲Web3 上邊可以 applicate 嘅啦。咁今日嘅主題其實係 Web3 嘅藝術啦。咁一陣都會有啲案例會分享俾大家。咁呢啲係我哋blockchain 上面一啲生態啦，包括一啲 NFT 嘅交易所啦，或者一啲 define 嘅一啲DApps 啦、application 啦。咁Web3 上面其實我哋都需要啲唔同嘅錢包 wallet 嘅 partner 嘅，係啦。咁譬如我哋合作得比較深入嘅咧係Token Pocket 啦，佢全球有差唔多2000萬嘅 user 啦，Cobo wallet 啦，Bitget 嘅 wallet 啦。咁亦都因為喺 blockchain 上面佢我哋有一啲節點啦，有啲碌啦，係啦。咁Binance 啦、火幣啦，咁呢啲都係我哋節點嘅 partner 嚟。咁喺Web3 上面咧，其實就有好多唔同嘅一啲 protocol 嘅，係啦。咁如果你話喺藝術上邊咧，其實而家有好多唔同嘅 artist 啦，都有發一啲 NFT 啦。其實佢亦都係通過咗blockchain 嘅 open 嘅一啲唔同嘅生態啦，去做唔同一啲去 empower 佢本身個 project 嘅，係啦。譬如咧喺個 佢哋可以用 wallet 啦去睇到一啲 digital 嘅 NFT 啦。咁另外有啲 IDO 平台啦，譬如你有啲新嘅 project，你有啲 idea list 出嚟嘅，咁你想去籌集一啲 funding 啦，你可以 through 一啲 IDO 平台啦。咁你可能個 investor 或者可能係個collector，佢買咗一啲NFT 嘅。咁呢啲 NFT，譬如可能我買咗個 BAYC，或者可能買咗一個某個 artist 嘅一啲 NFT 啦。咁我想攞啲 short term 嘅一啲liquidity 或者流動性嘅話咧，我哋都可以通過一啲借貸平台，我哋叫 NFT Fine 啦，係啊，可以去抵押上去做 collateral， 去借翻一啲穩定幣出嚟，或者可能借翻一啲token 出嚟，去再做即係再做其他嘅 investment 嘅，係咯。咁所以其實喺blockchain 嘅世界咧，就會係比較一個 open 嘅環境啦。咁同埋喺 Web3 上邊咧，就我哋主張一樣嘢咧，就係一個唔同一個 decentralized network， 亦都係可以 through 呢個 network 咧，去攞到唔同嘅一啲benefit 嘅。咁呢個係我哋個生態上邊一啲NFT 嘅唔同嘅 project 啦，係啦。譬如一陣會講到一個NFT 嘅交易所，亦都係我哋一個好 close partner 啦，係啊。咁喺 education 上面，我哋都有同唔同嘅即係大學去合作嘅，去做一啲Web3 或者係一啲art 嘅上邊嘅一啲education。咁喺日本我哋都有我哋嘅 team 嘅，係啦。咁我哋日本上邊咧，亦都 list 咗係唔同嘅一啲即係 license compliance 嘅交易所啦。咁亦都我哋又同當地唔同一啲即係日本嘅 artist 啦或者 IP 啦，又合作翻一啲唔同嘅 NFT 啦，係啦。咁有啲動漫啦，係啦。韓國我哋都 list 咗係佢哋一啲當地嘅一啲license交易所啦，譬如 Upbeat 啦。咁South Asia 我哋都有佈局嘅，係啦。咁因為喺 blockchain 上面咧，就我哋成日都講一啲 Web3 嘅講一個 community 嘅生態啦。其實我哋喺東南亞同埋喺日本、韓國咧，我哋都有非常強大嘅 community。咁 Europe 同埋American 啦。咁我哋嘅公鏈咧嘅好處咧就係比起其他嘅公鏈咧，即係其他 blockchain 咧，譬如可能係Bitcoin 啊或者 Ethereum 咧，咁我哋喺 user 端嗰邊咧，我哋就其實係冇 gas fee 嘅，係咯。咁即係話其實佢哋開咗個 wallet 或者開咗個 account 之後咧，佢哋嘅轉帳或者係佢哋用我哋嘅公鏈咧，其實佢哋就基本上係成本好低嘅，而我哋個 TPS 嘅亦都比較高嘅，係啦。譬如你可能係 Ethereum 度你要去買一個 NFT 或者可能轉帳一個 NFT 咧，佢可能差唔多要30秒至到去1分鐘佢先可以 confirm 嘅。咁我哋基本上我哋2秒內都可以 confirm 得到嘅。咁我哋嘅生態亦都係一個全即係full 嘅 ecosystem 啦。譬如可能係你喺我哋嘅blockchain 上邊咧發行咗一啲NFT 啊。咁我哋都可以通過我哋嘅 ecosystem， 譬如可以一啲 DeFi protocol， 頭先好似講嘅一啲借貸協議啦，或者一啲去中心化嘅交易所 DEX 啦，咁亦都可以去提供唔同嘅一啲advantage 或者係一啲assistant 嘅俾或者 short term 嘅流動性俾個 user。咁呢啲係一啲我哋Web3 上邊嘅一啲案例啦。其實喺香港咧，我哋就今年我哋正式開咗我哋辦公室，係啊。咁就我哋都孵化咗香港有啲，譬如可能係一啲唔同嘅project 啦。有一個就係音樂嘅 project 嚟嘅，咁有一個咧就係藝術嘅，即係 ARTRACX，我哋都去同佢哋一齊合作啦，係啊。咁另外就有一啲就係一啲 Metaverse 嘅 project 嚟嘅。咁呢啲係我哋過去一啲案例。咁呢一個咧就係同一個內地嘅藝術館啦去合作啦。咁就其實佢個最後個方案嘅 solution 咧都有啲似 ARTRACX 咁樣嘅，就係我哋去即係佢發行咗一啲證書，而啲證書咧即係佢會放喺個 blockchain 上邊嘅。咁而呢個證書咧放咗喺 blockchain 上面之後咧，佢就可以喺 因為喺 blockchain 世界上邊咧，基本上佢就係 open 出嚟嘅，咁大家都可以認證呢一個證書或者呢個藝術品咧係真定假嘅。咁呢個係一個 NFT 交易所啦，咁我哋係高半年 launch 㗎啦，係啦。咁喺上邊亦都有超過咗500個 artist 係我哋呢個NFT 嘅交易所上邊咧發過唔同嘅 NFT 嘅，包括咗一啲可能係好似 BAYC 嘅一個 NFT 啦，或者一啲藝術嘅 NFT 啦。咁而呢個NFT 交易所咧，佢特點咧，佢亦都係有做到一個artist 上邊嘅認證嘅。咁我哋確保咧嗰個藝術即係藝術品咧，或者個 artist 係個真嘅一個artist 啦，係。咁我哋都有一啲喺即係 Web3 上面嘅 funding 去 support 唔同 artist 去做一啲佢哋嘅creation 啦，係啊。咁喺當時嚟講咧，即係我哋有個 funding 大概有20million美金到嘅一個即係唔同嘅 token 啦，或者係一啲liquidity 嘅 support 嘅。咁呢個咧亦都係我哋合作嘅堆唔同 artist 啦，譬如可能係日本啦、韓國啦，或者係喺內地啦，係啦，唔同嘅一啲 artist 去發過一啲唔同嘅 NFT 啦，或者一啲art 嘅作品啦，喺我哋個平台上邊。好，我今日嘅分享係咁多。